Well, Jimmy, it's an honor to have you join us here on the 812, and been following your career for a long time, know of you. One thing I want to start off with, we are going to talk about Rachel, but what happened in Lawrenceburg Saturday? You're on a mural. What did that mean to you?
No, that huge accomplishment to be recognized amongst all them amazing artists, because southeastern Indiana is very rich in music, a lot of talent. I played in the bars down there for a long time, and a lot of the people that I looked up to, and to get to be on the mural with them was really cool. And being in Lawrenceburg, which is a really cool city, I looked up to Lawrenceburg. You know, being from Milan, you know, we were kind of in the middle of the county, and then you get to Dearborn County and get down there in Lawrenceburg, and it was like, to me, the city, the closest thing to Cincinnati. So to be on a mural down there at that music amphitheater, it's the largest I'll ever be. and that painting, about 10 feet tall, where normally I'm not even close to that.
So Jimmy, you've been down in Nashville for what, about a dozen years, you said?
26 years.
Oh, 26 years.
Yeah, 26 years I've been in Nashville. January the 6th of 1998, as my son calls it, the late 1900s. I moved to Nashville. I was 25 years old. I'm 51 now, but graduated from Milan in 1990, and actually my brother passed away, Brad, in 91. He was a huge music fan, bluegrass music, country music, and when he passed, I was in college for engineering degree in Louisville, Kentucky, and when he passed, things kind of changed. I took all of his bluegrass records and put them on cassette tape and listened to them in my little car to remind me of Brad, and I fell in love with music and started singing, and my roommates recognized I had a pretty decent voice, and next thing you know, I had the dream of being Garth Brooks and coming to Nashville and setting the world on fire. And I did come to Nashville. A lot of dreams came true, but I never became Garth Brooks. I know him, if that counts.
That's quite the accomplishment.
Yeah, I just played the Opry with him. It was my 211th appearance on the Grand Ole Opry about 3 weeks ago, and we did the TV portion with Garth Brooks, so it was a pretty cool night.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I did not know that story. I don't know how public that is, but that is, what an inspiring story that is.
Oh, Brad.
I think a tragedy to...
Yeah, worst day of my life to date, no, hands down, going to be 32 years coming up, 33 years, I'm sorry, in March, and yeah, he was my hero. I mean, he was a guy that could play sports in school. He was a good-looking kid, and he could weld. He went to the vocational school in Versailles, and he could weld anything, so everybody loved Brad. And I looked up to him, and I loved him too. And so yeah, it's been a empty life without him, but I would not be standing here in front of you right now being interviewed about music if it wasn't for Brad. So,
wonderfully said.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Rachel. What does she have to look forward to? Obviously, you made this happen.
Yeah, well, she made it happen because she worked hard and she's got the talent. Because I know a lot of people from back home. I know a lot of talented people, but it takes a special person with the work ethic and the ability to have their head on straight, and be able to be okay with a no, and then get right back up on your horse and go again. That takes a special person, and that's Rachel. She comes from a family. The Holts are that way. She comes from a musical family, so she's seen the highs and the lows. She's seen the lows of a bluegrass music career that doesn't pay you the riches and fames to live in the rich houses. You know, you got to work hard, and so she's got all those qualities, and on top of that, she's got the amazing look. Good for Rachel. She's got the height, got everything that most people look for, but she has them qualities that I mentioned first. That's what counts. The looks are there, the voice is amazing, she plays the guitar, she writes her songs. That combined with the work ethic, you got a potential Taylor Swift on your hands, and I love her. I love her dad, and I love her mom and her grandparents, and I put my name out for her because I thought she's going to make me look good, even if it doesn't work out. She's going to go down there with a great work ethic and do well. And on top of that, I love Chris Wallen, who is the president of the record label.